Yeah, Steve, there's a mystery number that's been up on the board all night that we're all staring at and trying to figure out, and that is what explains the maybe 30,000 vote difference between Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff. Why is Reverend Warnock outpolling Jon Ossoff? Who goes into that voting booth and votes for only one of the Democrats?
It's a great question. And, we came into the night with all sorts of theories about, if you see it, where would you see it? Was there a geographic explanation? But I mean, I'm just picking a county at random here, a hugely Republican county. Warnock gets 21.3% in Jackson County. Ossoff gets 20. This is just uniform. It's across the board. It's not specific geographically. It's not that there's a core, Warnock vote in one place and it's just not there for Ossoff. We're just seeing consistently 0.4, 0.5, 0.8, Ossoff lagging behind Warnock, and we're just seeing it across the state. I mean, is it about Ossoff and Warnock? Is it about Perdue and Loeffler? Is Perdue a more appealing candidate to a certain slice of voter than Loeffler is? Is Perdue just able to get a few more votes than Loeffler is? Should we be looking at it that way? Should we be looking at it as an Ossoff-Warnock thing? But I think the thing that has struck me, because it's been so steady and so consistent, I think we first flagged it, when it was about 30% of the vote in statewide. It's been the story. Almost every county we've been looking at, if you've been following along, if you're watching, you see this every time we click on one of these counties. 27.3 in Harris County for Ossoff, 27 point. That's one of the smaller ones, 27.5, 0.2 of 1 point. But Warnock has just been running consistently ahead of him, it seems, across the board.
In terms of the relative performance of Warnock and Ossoff, is it look to you, broadly speaking, that they are both either matching or outpacing Biden? It's just that Warnock is doing so by more, or are they on opposite sides of the Biden standard? Yeah, I mean, so let's take a look. Fulton County, we can revisit right here. And again, my producer was telling me in the last few minutes there are a few precincts we're not quite sure this is all the vote in Fulton County. It's very, very close. But again, the Biden standard 72-6. Warnock comfortably above that at this point with this much vote in 1.1 points above it. And there's Ossoff teetering above it. Yeah. And you were saying, Rachel, 72.9 in Fulton and 73.7 in Fulton, almost a full point in a county that's 10% of the state. Yeah, that can add up. A margin here for Warnock of 205,000 votes, a margin for Ossoff of 198,000. That's a difference of 7,000 votes between them in that county. So, I think we see in the Atlanta metro area, let's see if we can pull up another one here. Clayton County. Look, Ossoff is above the Biden number in Clayton County, 88.4. Warnock's only 1/10 of a point above him there. Warnock, 1/10 of a point above. They're both above the Biden number there. I think the Democrats have been getting numbers out of the Atlanta metro area that they wanted to see. These numbers so far that they've been seeing are right where you would think. If Democrats put out a map, exceed Biden, they've been exceeding Biden where they need to. We showed you a number of these small rural counties with large black populations. We were seeing Democrats 2-3 points above the Biden number in a lot of these counties. The percentage of the vote in a lot of these counties was significant. Black populations. Again, you were seeing Warnock and Ossoff both above the Biden number, but Warnock just a little bit above, where Ossoff was. So they were both exceeding it there, but Warnock was exceeding it by a little bit more. When I look at this tonight, where was there bad news so far for Democrats? Look, the worst news for Democrats could be if they don't get what they're hoping for out of DeKalb here when that comes in. But otherwise, Cherokee County, this ended up being bad news for Democrats tonight. With what's in so far, Republicans have actually exceeded the Trump number here. And I think they got very high same-day turnout, in Cherokee County, in Forsyth County, big Republican bedroom community county. Again, 2 points above the Trump number there. So Republicans sort of in these exurbs, not all of them, but some of these sort of big population dense, exurban counties, Republicans are hitting pretty good numbers there. So it's not everywhere has been good news for Democrats tonight. But again, Atlanta metro and rural counties with significant black populations, Democrats have exceeded Biden. I think you've seen that pretty steadily tonight.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.